Morning, welcome to the channel. I'm going to take a shot here. It wasn't actually the shot I intended to take, but when I was taking the B-roll of me, just for the intro there, walking up the steps here, I actually thought that's quite a nice picture. So I've got it set up. I'll switch the movie on just so you can see it. See, we're jumping straight in here, no prelude, no nothing, just straight in. This is the picture, right? So if I just switch that movie on, come on, you know you want to. There, right? You can see we've got this lovely dark tree right across here. We've got the path kind of snaking up the way, and it is a lovely shot. So I thought I'm going to take it. Switch it off again. I've got it stopped right down to F4 or up. Is that the word? Up, down, whatever. I'm in F4, and reason being I want to get this tree in focus, but all the stuff that's in behind it, all the trees in behind there and so on, slightly more out of focus, just so that they're less obvious. So anyway, yeah, like I say, bonus shot. I'll just grab that and then we'll move on to the next location. Here we go. Click. So that's it, I'm all set up with the shot that I want to take. I'm going to take a panorama. Now, I'll tell you why. When I was driving across to take that shot last week along at the canal of the stables, stick a link below, I was looking across and I could see the Ochil Hills, which are these hills across, well you can't see them in the picture there, but there's, take my word for it, there's a range of hills across here. And you can actually see right up to the highlands, and the highlands are all bathed in snow and sunlight, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And I toyed with the idea last week of getting a picture then, but you know, I was wanting to get that picture of the stables, so that's what I did. So I'm back here now. What I'll do, you can't obviously see, you cannot see what these hills are like from that camera there. So I'll stick on the movie here. I'm going to take a pano and I'm going to do it in portrait, but I've got this in landscape for now. I'll stick it onto a movie and I'll just show you what I'm getting a picture of. Now we've got these two hills here. That one there is a Ben Lady, that big tall one there. And then we've got Longannet Power Station, which is a bit of an eyesore, but they're bringing it down soon. And if I swing it round a bit, this one here with hardly any snow on it there, that's called Demayet. That's just at the kind of western end of the Ochil Hills. It's just above Stirling. And you maybe can't see, just in about, oh you can't see with my finger, but in about here somewhere, I can just make out up on the hill the Wallace Monument. I'm sure you can't see it in this picture. Anyway, if I just spin round again, we come in, those two at the back there, that's Stuka Crone and Ben Vorlich. Bring it round again. And then we're looking at the hills above Mainstreet. I think it's called Cold Snore Hill, something like that. And that'll be Mainstreet Glen up that way. Bring it round again. We've got Alva Glen and the Silver Glen there. So you climb up them, it takes you to this big high one here. There. And that one's called Ben Clwch, that big round one at the back there. And then just along from that, we've got Andrew Gannell Hill. I should say, if you're ever in the Ochil, climb to the top of Ben Clwch, because for my money, the view you get from there is probably the best in Scotland. It's a fantastic view. I would really highly recommend it. Anyway, yes, zoom round a bit. One of these pointy ones in the front here is called The Law. We can't really make it out in this picture. We'll zoom round again, and we've got this here is Dollar Glen. Here or hereabouts. Again, there's a castle in there. Again, you can't make it out in this picture, but there's definitely, take my word for it, a castle Castle Campbell, which again, once we get away from this lockdown, I'll maybe try and vlog that, because again you can get some fantastic pictures there. However, keep swinging round, and we're into the kind of lower end of the Ochil Hills here, and further forth in front of them, of course. Swing round, and that's probably as far as I'll go. Round this way, over here. Oh, that's Dunfermline and Rosyth and whatnot. Anyway, that is not what I get to take pictures of Dunfermline and Rosyth. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the camera off here. I'm still in movie mode. Switch the movie off. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to switch it to portrait mode. I've got the tripod all level, because you need to have that for panoramas. Now if let's adjust it slightly so we're at the top there. Okay. And next thing I need to do before I forget is I shall focus up on something. I'll focus on Demite. There we go. And now I shall switch the camera into manual focus, because we want to have, I'm going to take a panorama, I'm going to take I don't know how many shots, and I want them all to be the same focus on each and every single one, otherwise it'll confuse Photoshop and it'll look rubbish. So yeah, I'm in manual. I've got the camera straight, always a bonus, and all I need to do now, oh no, before I do that, I'll just stick my hand in front of the lens like that, and that tells me that this is where the panorama is going to start. So okay, but if I just swing around that way slightly, so I've got Ben Lady, blah blah blah, just over a wee bit further, just to give me room to manoeuvre. There, I'll swing it round a tad more. And a little bit more. And so on and so forth. And I'll show you the finished shot now. So just to give you some idea of where we actually are, we're looking down at the River Forth here, and that down there, if I can just adjust the tripod slightly, there we go, that is Blackness Castle, which you'll recall if you've been watching my vlogs for a while. I did a couple of vlogs about that way back in the summer, probably my second or maybe my third vlogs, I took you through what I consider to be the best places to take pictures of Blackness Castle. Yeah, anyway, so that's not what I'm here to shoot. I just thought I'd show you exactly where we are. So let me pull that back out again, and I shall spin the camera around a bit. Spin, because up here on the hill, that is what we're here to shoot. So I'm all set up now. I'll stick on the movie so that you can see it, because you're probably quite far away there. I'm quite a long way away from the tower, because what I want, now that you've got the movie on, you can see it. You've got the tree here and the tower here, and I really want the tree and the tower to be a bit more kind of balanced. If you get too close, obviously the tree is huge compared with the tower. So yeah, I've got them both lined up. Tree on one rule of thirds, tower on the other. I've got, I don't know if you can see the picture there, there's a wee trig point. It's just lined up directly with the door of the tower. So there's a good story attached to this tower. I'll tell you what it is. There's a guy who lived at the House of the Bins. It's a mansion house which is just over the hill there, and he had a bet with his pals one night. They were all out drinking. They had a bet who could do the most stupid thing with £100. This is back in the 1700s, 1800s, something like that. Who'll do the most stupid things with £100? So this guy, Mr. DL, his name was, Barnett of somewhere or other here. He decided that what he was going to do with his £100 was build a tower so he could stand up the top and look over to his neighbours at Hopetoun House, which is just behind us here. Because he was new money and they were old money basically. So that was his plan, and he won the bet. So he built his tower so he could stand on top of it and go as you do. So on that note, I shall take the shot. No, I won't. I'll switch the movie off first, then I'll take the shot. So that's it. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed it this week. I'll be back in the next one. I'd be very pleased if you would do the usual. What do you think of the pictures? Put your comments down below. Would be fantastic. And obviously if you could like and subscribe and hit the wee bell icon and everything else I always ask you to do would be absolutely fantastic. So yes, I'll wrap up at that and I'll see you next week. Cheers.